In the quiet, unassuming town of Oakhaven lived Elara, a woman whose life was as muted as the gray cardigan she perpetually wore. Her days were spent tending a small, unkempt garden, her evenings with a cup of weak tea and a worn book. To the townsfolk, she was simply the lonely old woman in the cottage by the old oak, a figure of quiet sympathy. They saw her worn shoes, her simple meals, and her solitary walks, and assumed a life of quiet hardship. What they didn't know was that Elara, through shrewd investments and a sharp mind honed over decades, was a secret billionaire. Her wealth wasn't flaunted. It was a carefully guarded secret, a quiet hum beneath the surface of her unassuming existence. She had built her fortune not out of a desire for luxury, but from a deep-seated fear of the insecurity she had known in her youth. Having experienced extreme poverty, she had vowed to never be beholden to anyone again. Her sadness, however, was not a pretense. It stemmed from a profound sense of detachment. While she possessed immense wealth, she had sacrificed much of her personal life in its pursuit. The relationships she had forged had often been transactional, and the true warmth of genuine connection had eluded her. Her fortune brought her security, but not the joy that comes from shared experiences or the comfort of deep, loving bonds. One crisp autumn afternoon, a young boy named Leo, the son of the town's baker, lost his treasured kite. It had soared too high, snagging on the highest branches of Elara's ancient oak tree. Hesitantly, Leo approached Elara's cottage, expecting a stern rebuff. Instead, he found Elara sitting on her porch, a rare, wistful smile on her lips. "Lost something, have we?" she asked, her voice gentle. Leo, surprised, nodded. Elara, with surprising agility for her age, fetched a long, sturdy ladder from her shed. As she climbed, her cardigan slipped, revealing a glimpse of a fine silk scarf peeking from beneath. Leo, eyes wide, saw not just an old woman, but a woman of quiet dignity. With Leo's guidance, Elara retrieved the kite. As she handed it back, she pressed a small, intricately carved wooden bird into his hand. "For your trouble," she said. Leo, beaming, thanked her profusely. The next day, Leo's mother, while delivering bread, found a discreetly placed envelope on her doorstep. Inside was enough money to cover her bakery's overdue bills, with a note simply stating, "A small token of appreciation for your kindness to my grandson." Elara, watching from her window, felt a flicker of warmth she hadn't experienced in years. In that small act of kindness, in the boy's unadulterated joy, she saw a different kind of wealth, the wealth of connection, of generosity freely given. It was a realization that began to slowly, gently lift the veil of her sadness, hinting that perhaps, even at her age, it wasn't too late to discover a different kind of richness in life.